right, guys, so remember last class we brainstormed what we want to be on our next work of art, and we started coming up with our thumbnails of how we're going to arrange these to make a beautiful, harmonious piece of artwork. Well, now that I know which one I want to do, and I'm actually going to do this one, my last idea, because remember, your first isn't always your best. I'm going to actually start to draw this large, which is what we're doing in class today. So I want to start just by kind of sketching where everything's going to go. So I know that this is going to be a desk, so I'm going to lightly make my lines. Now I'm using pen so that you can see this better. I know that I need a paint cup, so I'm just kind of getting my shape down there. Some kind of jewelry holder, so maybe that's like a frame. Sorry, you guys can hear my dog in the background. I want to make sure, maybe I have one of those really nice big mirrors that have like a little stand that comes out that lights up. And then I can actually think about where my postcards might be like laying on my table. And then I can always add in my frame and maybe some stickers at the top. So notice my drawing is not awesome or perfect. I'm going to make a sticker of my name. But I can really start to see where everything is going to be laid out. Now that I have this laid out, I want to go ahead and start defining it. So I'm going to start with my cup. I'm not going to go all the way because remember I'm using marker. You guys are going to want to use pencil. So I'm going to give some details. I'm going to add some of those. I have some really tall paintbrushes coming out, and then I'll add those back lines. I can start defining my picture frame jewelry holder. I actually do have one of these, but it's quite large and hanging on my wall. So I can add the creases where things would go or the little hooks. So maybe my necklace is hanging down, so I have the one locket and the other locket. Maybe I have the rings that we share. I can think about my postcard. So now that I've defined my lines and my shapes, now I can start figuring out where I want things to go. So maybe this one is an actual just letter, and then we have that small image on the back, and we'll put in those mountains from Argentina, maybe some of that beautiful water. I can even add in the sun to make this a little bit more creative. I can add in my other postcard. That's going to go another direction. We'll still have the stamp, some writing, maybe another image. And we want to keep going. So now I can actually define what this mirror looks like. Maybe I actually draw a reflection of myself or something in the background. Remember, you will be doing this with pencil, so you're going to be able to correct things as you go. But because I laid out all of this stuff, it makes it so much easier for me to remember where I want to put things. So that pineapple looked a little crazy, so I'm going to fix it. Maybe give it a little bit more detail. Now, your goal today is to draw this, your piece of artwork, and to get 75 to 100%. So that means you want to find your shapes. You want to define those lines like I'm doing now. Lost it a little bit. And you want to get as much of this done today as possible. Next class, we're already going to start talking about coloring and how we can move forward with it. So if you do not finish today during class, you are going to want to finish this for homework, so you have less that you need to do next class and more time to do classwork. So with this being said, I would say that right now, I've clean lines, I've defined my images, I'm good to go for next class. Now I could always add more jewelry, I could add something else on my desk. If I wanted, I could add wood grain going across. So think of the detail that you want to actually add to your artwork. We did not add value and we did not add color today. So please do not get ahead of us and start adding that. Instead, you want to plot where you want everything, find your shapes, and define your lines. I look forward to see what you guys create. Have a good day. Bye.